is true that the Democrats had roughly 3 times as much money as the Republicans did. The Democrats had something like $1 billion for this campaign. The Republicans had
for the presidential campaign.
For the presidential campaign, exactly. The Republicans obviously still won in a landslide.
I'm sorry, that excludes the super PACs, which had additional funding that were going towards supporting the nominee as well.
Fair enough. My point is just the Democrats had a massive advantage on the money side. They also, I think, had a massive advantage on what you would call the legacy media side. I mean, I don't know how you put a dollar value on what the legacy media has done, not just in this election cycle, but for the last 8 or 9 years. They have basically called Donald Trump a Nazi, a fascist, a traitor.
Did it work, or did it blow up in their faces?
I'm about to get to that. A traitor.
I think it blew up in their faces.
They called him an agent of Putin. They called him an insurrectionist. They called him a convicted felon. They called him a dictator. They've been yelling that at the top of their lungs now for at least 4 years. The country didn't believe it. I would just say that the legacy media's spell is broken. Their credibility has been destroyed. And I think that the repudiation of the legacy media is one of the most important results of this election. It just shows that the Democrats had, I don't know how you value it, $1 trillion propaganda machine on their side, and Trump was still able to win. And you have to, at the end of the day, say that that's a result not just of alternative media gaining steam and free speech on X. I think those were absolutely necessary enablers. It's also the fact that Trump has a $1 trillion personality and is a tremendously gifted communicator and politician in his own unique way.
Genius.
But finally, you have to say that the issues are on Trump's side. Americans want the border to be sealed. They see that the spending and the bureaucracy in Washington are out of control. They do not want woke cancel culture anymore. They see America getting over-involved in foreign wars. They want the spending to be brought back home where it benefits them. These are the key points of the Trump agenda. And at the end of the day, whatever you want to say about Trump, he ran a campaign based on issues. He talked about issues. What did Kamala Harris run her campaign on? Vibes, celebrity endorsements, name
worked
calling,
last time.
debunked hoaxes.
Because the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that